You're watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.
The AOLL Racing League. Speedway is located right on Highway 44, but we are actually in Samsula. So it's me, Randy Pepper, alongside my good friend Adam Wood. What's happening, Adam?
Oh, another beautiful night here watching these guys race. Can't wait to see them. So far, they've been in a lot larger tracks. The smallest track they've ran, I think it's Richmond, and then they went to Daytona. Now they're going to drop down to New Smyrna and some good old short track racing as we see two cars spin there in practice.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of guys spin tonight. If people don't know my history, this is my home track. I worked at this track for 4 years. I was a track announcer out there. So I'm considered the voice of the New Symrna Speedway, and that's what they referred to me for all those years that I did work out there. I've gone back out there a couple other times since then, but this is one of my favorite tracks to call because I kind of know this track pretty well. So.
Yeah, it's going to be a good night. These guys have been racing clean throughout this whole entire second season here. And I'm hoping they continue on, have some good battles, and last all night. I know I was talking with Josh last, and he said the tires can last the whole entire run, but they need fuel, I believe. So I think there's going to be at least one fuel stop here tonight.
Yeah, this track does not chew up tires all that bad. I've worked some major races out here. Used to have the Hooters Cup used to come through here and run out here, and they would run 200 laps, and I believe they only had a couple stops during those 200 laps, and a lot of times it wasn't for tires. It was mainly for fuel because the tire wear out here wasn't that bad.
Yeah. So that's what they were saying. The tire wear is not bad at all here. They're going to be able to run some good hard laps here. So we'll see what these guys can do. Right now they're out there. I know it's like Carl here is on a long tire run trying to see what he can do. Let's see. John Gordon here and the Post-it. He just spun
John
out.
Anderson?
Yeah, John Anderson.
He was just a swinging?
Yeah. I saw Justin Anderson's name up there and just mixed them together. It's my dyslexia. It's awesome.
You know who John Anderson is, right?
No.
John Anderson was the guy that did the song "We're Just a Swingin'." He's actually from a town not far from here, actually, as well. But he did have a hit back in the 70s with "Just a Swingin'."
Look at Anthony Escrillo. It's a new look for him. I think he's practiced every single time, but I don't think he's actually attempted a race so far this season.
I talked to him today, as a lot of people do know that I did talk to him in person today, and he told me he has been practicing a lot because he does want to win this race. This is this is his home track, he lives in Port Orange, which is roughly 10 miles from this track. So This would be a big win for him. But the guy that is leading practice right now is got an even bigger soft spot for him, as his father used to work for Bobby Blake, who was a driver that worked out here when I was out here, and he was one of the crew members for that team, and he would love to do a solid for his father out here.
Yeah, these guys are gonna have a handful. And Cody's right now. He was the fastest on Tuesday night during practice, and he was also fastest tonight. So he's out there trying to show him a thing or two. Let's see here. Let's bring up the track. We don't need a track map just yet. Let's see who's out on the track. Well, look at Timothy St. Jean. And his
him in that good-looking Guitar Addict car, by the way.
He's got the Guitar Addict number 6. I love the colors of that, man.
It's a pretty car, I have to admit. I don't know who painted it for him. Well, I do, but I'm just not going to say who did. But I do like the way that car looks, the way the purple, almost pink-looking colors shine off the side of that car. It came out really good. I even like the blue wheels.
Yeah, those.
He's having a hard time with that car.
It's loose as a goose coming off that corner right there. That's some pretty shiny little teal blue chrome right there.
Didn't think it would match, but it did.
Yeah. So we got Josh Laston right now is taking over the first spot. He's done with this run. Nick Adams is in second spot right now. Oh, as I speak, Blake Ziti's out there. He just threw down his fast lap. He's sitting in second spot. And as I come to him, the commentator's curse. He hits the outside wall, the inside wall, and destroys his car.
Oh, boy. Yes, he did.
Let's see. Dave Wright is on the track.
Sean Comedy takes the top position right now, that with a 19.022. We have yet to see Cody Leland turn a lap yet, though.
Yeah, he is not. Sean Carmody just finished up. Let's check out Carl Henderson here.
For some reason, I just can't get used to him driving that white and red car.
Let's see, we got Mike Wazinski here and the Husqvarna 02 car.
Wazinski!
Yeah, Nick Adams out there saying, it's loose as a holy schmoly.
Oh, gosh. He got to say that quite a few times on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, and if Josh or Carl wants to mimic him, they're going to say it a lot on Sunday night when the AOLL Cup Series goes to Darlington.
And I'm so lucky I don't have to run that race because I'll be performing at the Hard Rock Daytona. So,
all right, see, we got Cody Leland finally attempting his qualifying laps here. Let's see what he does. He's got the Texas Longhorns on his hood tonight. Ooh.
Good looking car.
He slides it coming out of turn 4 right there. Loses a lot of speed. And then loses it going in 1 and 2. He's probably done at that point.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Let's see, we got Christopher Oliver here. He is one of the other closed circuit teammates.
Looks pretty smooth so far.
I feel like he's just taking a little easy there. He's not hugging the bottom line. What's going on, Joe? How are you doing tonight? Get out there in the comments, wishing everybody good luck.
And just like that, Chris Oliver loses it and goes around. Cody Leland, in his attempt to win the pole, finished second. Sean Carmody was faster.
Yeah. Let's see. Anthony Squirrello's out there still getting some more practice laps as he's just running around. John Gordon, he is just parked, just hanging out. Let's see Carl Henderson. Yeah, he put his photo up finally in the bearded man himself.
I still need to find out how to do that. You'll have to walk me through that whole thing.
I think there's a YouTube video I'm gonna have to put out there.
Yeah.
With our new league that we're broadcasting for Fuel. They're coming on board in late July, so we'll be able to have them. I gotta start hitting them up so their drivers can go ahead and put their beautiful mugs up there so everybody can see.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
I have to say that Nick's car is a familiar looking paint job.
Yes,
He's running
Nick.
a throwback?
Yeah, I think he is. Right, come on.
Actually, have a couple kind of throwback cars in there. Sean Comedy's car is that Mellow Yellow 42 paint job, bringing Mellow Yellow 40. And then Nick in that number 30 is paying homage to the retired driver of Jeff Gordon.
All right.
The Rainbow Warrior.
We'll run down the leaderboard here. We got in first place, we got Sean Cremoti. Second spot is Cody Leland. Third is Josh Slaston. Fourth is Blake Zede. Fifth is Nick Adams. Sixth is Hot Carl Henderson. Seventh is Timothy St. Jean. Eighth is John Gordon. Ninth is Dave Wright. And then 10th rounds out with Tom Stevens.
Rounding out the field is going to be Mike Wazinski, driving the number 02. The 529 of Anthony Scarello lines up in 12th. 13th and 14th are Christopher Oliver and, well, I guess David DeParis, even though he did not even have a time. We'll have to just wait and see if he actually shows up tonight.
Yeah, so
I always like when he shows up because he's got that Chia car. Yeah, he's is he out there?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
run
running
through.
the Reese's Pieces car tonight.
Let's go through and see everybody's profile here. We got Sean Cremoti, Cody Leland from Liberty Hill, Texas, just a few minutes, about 40 minutes south of me. Josh Laston in his wonderful expression face. We've already seen Nick Adams, Mr. John Gordon, Timothy St. Jean, Dave Wright, and Tom Stevens around your top 10.
So as the field makes her way around the new Symrna Speedway, behind the pace car. New Symrna Speedway actually does not use a pace car. They actually use a little Jeep. It's like a little type Jeep thing. But iRacing, we have a car. So the field makes her way around off of turn number 2. We'll make their way down the back straightaway. And go past all the banners. The Museum of Arts and Sciences up there, located right on Nova Road in Daytona Beach. Field makes her way off for turn number 4. Here they come to the green flag for the first time tonight. New Symrna Speedway is racing tonight and down into turn number 1, side by side. It's Sean Carmody on the inside, Cody Leland on the outside. Leland gets a run on that outside, and he's up. We got big time trouble in the back straightaway. Caution is out on the speedway at the New Symrna Speedway tonight.
Looks like Carl Henderson was caught up in a crash. Let's look and see what happened here. He had to brake really hard, not getting Blake Zede's, and when he just got back in the gas, he just stacks up the whole entire field right there. Let's see. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of people that riding on board up here of David DeParis as he tries to navigate. Does a good job of getting out of the way, not getting any crash there. He just went off the road a little bit, pulls it back up to the grass. It's
Just a
on board.
little bit of trouble.
Mike Wazinski. Ooh, he almost made it through, but Tom Stevens came down on him, didn't hold the brake, and came down on Mike Wazinski as he was trying to avoid it. Oh, we got lap number 4 right there in the books. We're underneath our first caution of the night. These guys are going to have a handful trying to make this work. It looks like throttle control here is going to be key to not spinning out.
Yeah, it's one of those tracks you do get loose off the turns. If you don't know, there is a slight little bump off of turn number 2. The car will come across and it'll kind of dive down a little bit and then come back up. Also, in turn number 4, there's a dip that just towards the bottom of the turn, there's a little dip where you can kind of get bounced around a little bit in that. You'll see them as they make their way around these turns. If you look for exactly what I'm talking about, they are there.
Yeah,
one of the best passes I ever talked about, real quick, this guy by the name of Bobby Gonzalez did a pass off of turn number 4 and got down into the grass, went up and tagged the guy on the outside, went down in the grass again, came across and won the race. One of the craziest finishes ever out here.
It probably scared the guy behind him a lot, trying to figure out what's going on.
Big time, big time.
Man, it's a big pucker factor right there I guarantee you, for both of those drivers, and maybe the third place if he was close by too. Everybody had a little bit of pucker factor.
They were stacked up just like them, like they are stacked up right now.
So. Everybody needed a pack of dude wipes after that one.
Yeah. Hey, let's line them back up. Before we go back to green flag, Sean Comedy is leading the race. Cody Leland on his outside, Josh Laston in row 2, and Blake Z alongside him as the pace car pulls off. We're green flag racing once again at New Symrna. This time, Carmody gets a rocket ship of a lead, jumps out to 1, 2, 3. Carling's over Leland, and here comes Josh Laston as he dives underneath the ZD car. So there's single file for the top 5 cars all the way back to John Gordon. And then back then, they've got a few guys running side by side. But right now, here it is. Sean Comedy leads at New Symrna.
Yeah, teammates right there of Carl Henderson and Chris Oliver. They were side by side going in turn 1. Chris lets off a little bit, lets Carl get on by.
And here comes Cody Leland looking to try to get that lead away from Sean Comedy. He looked low. He dives that car to the bottom of the track. And Laston is following every line that Leland is doing right now, kind of mirroring his image as they make their way through the turn. As here comes Leland once again looking to try to get around that number 40 car as they go into turn number 1 to come after lap number 10.
Yeah, these guys are battling hard up here. Let's see here. I'll try to get a different camera angle here for us. We got the gearbox camera right here showing Cody Leland here trying to come up on him. Josh Laston's right there peeking his nose out. Cody blinked a little bit there.
Yeah, I see that. Leland's he's still blinking a little bit out there as he's trying to close in on that Sean Comedy car, but the Comedy is holding his own out there in the lead. And then it's good battle for the 3rd position as Blake Ziti is trying to get around that number 18 of Josh Laston. Laston's going to try to hold that position on the outside, but I think Ziti's got the preferred line down there in the bottom.
It runs him up a little bit right there.
He did. I see that side by side as they still go down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
Yeah, I think the bottom line is preferred when you can come off the corner. But whenever you're kind of hugged down there like that, well, they got some lap traffic of David Wright there. But when you're hugged down, you can't really get that good corner exit.
Oh, we got a car around. It looks like Nick Adams is around in the number 30. So he'll bring out the caution once again. Second caution here at the New Symrna Speedway on lap number 14. Actually 15 now as they come across the line. We'll go back and see the tail of the tape with Adam Wood.
Yeah, he just got loose coming off turn 2 there, and sent Jeff Gordon spinning to the infield there. Was able to collect it, didn't hit anything, just a bruised ego right there. That's all that one is.
Oh boy! You know what? Jeff Gordon in his first season running that paint scheme, he would have done the same thing. So as we're under caution here at the new Symrna Speedway, don't forget, if you're in the Daytona Beach area, please visit Skip's Boots. 2 locations, one in Osteen and one in Daytona Beach across from the Daytona International Speedway. 1-800-or 1-888-822-BOOTS. All right, so we are under caution.
So we have a new person out here I haven't seen before. Debbie out here says, "Go Italian Stallone." Who is Italian Stallone? Who are you rooting for? That's what I want to know. I don't know that nickname.
Yeah, well, is that Scarillo?
Maybe.
We don't know anybody else that is Italian in here.
Yeah, it's Debbie Gutierrez.
Well, Ziti could be it. Blake Ziti could be.
Scarillo. Yes, it is Scarillo.
Okay, it is. It's a Port Orange resident.
Yeah, let's see where Scarillo. He's moved up 6 spots so far. He's him and David DeParis are our biggest movers of the night so far. Both of them have moved up 6 spots. As I say that, I think David DeParis just went into pits, so there goes his 6 spots.
Did he get scared?
I've my commentators curse on me just talking about him. Apparently, he goes into the pits, but so that makes Anthony Scarillo the biggest mover of the night right now.
Pretty wild. All right, so I look around this track and I see reminiscence of the old track, and I see how many people are out here around this track, and I don't think I've ever seen this many people here at this track. But
yeah, Florida's opened up, so I had to put the crowd on there for them.
Yeah, that's right. They had put everybody out there, and I see a lot of women wearing pink and a lot of men wearing pink, and I'm thinking,
hey, that's Florida for you. That's all I have to say.
No, not in New Symrna Speedway. There's not. We don't take kindly people wearing pink in our racing events.
No.
They must be, although I think they must be Tim St. Jean fans.
Tim St. Jean fans, that's probably what it is.
That's what it is. So here we go, back to green flag racing once again, and Carmody once again gets a great start as he pulls away by 1 car length over Leland. Leland this time,
another caution came out.
Again.
Carl Henderson and Nick Adams, 2 teammates right there.
And I'm sure Carl's going to blame it all on Nick. We'll have to find out. We'll ask tomorrow night.
That's all Carl right there. Carl was shooting to go on the outside and hit the back right bumper of Nick Adams there.
Boy, oh boy. We'll have to find out what happened tomorrow night. Don't forget, folks, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, it's a Ghostfire Media podcast. You can watch on YouTube. You can watch it on Twitch. You can watch it here on Facebook as well. If you're watching through Facebook. So that's tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Ghostfire Media Podcast, where we'll have interviews from all of the different divisions. Who do we have any solid, guests so far, Adam?
So we have from the IBRL, we have Brandon Massey. So
Brandon Massey won this past Tuesday night.
Yes,
at Darlington. Yes, he did.
So yeah, we got Brandon Massey. I believe we have our Sportsman and TNT lined up. We just have to reach out and confirm it before we release it. But in the meantime, if you guys are out there, you want some Ghostfire Media swag, go to www.ghostfire or ghost-fire.media.creator-spring.com. I know that's a lot of words. It's on our Facebook page. You go to the top of it. It's pinned at the top. It has the link. It's got a picture of what you'll see when you get there. Go buy you a T-shirt. Go buy you a mug. There's even a sticker for only $6.99. Come out here and support the Ghostfire Media team and wear your favorite swag with it.
I've been lobbying for the Ghostfire Media condom collection.
The condom collection.
And I'm telling you, man, we made a ton selling those. When I worked at a music store years ago, we sold condoms with Almost Music on the side of the condoms. And they did great. You know, it's just a matter of whether, you know, could you make it to Almost Music all the way? You know, some of this challenge people. But anyways.
Oh, man. Let's see.
I think it'd be a big seller.
We'll have to get Nick engaged in that one to see what other items can we sell.
Dog collars.
We're not, a Hot Topic, and what's the other store in the mall that everybody used to go to?
Urban 21 or no, with
no, Spencer's.
Spencer's, that's right.
Yeah, that's what. We need some novelty toys and gifts as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean Commody, he spins his
What
tires.
happened here with his tires? That allowed Cody Leland to take the lead quick. And Zeke got around Josh Lassen as well.
Yeah, the inside line didn't go at all. He spun his tires, got back out of it, went back again, spun it again, and on the third attempt, he was able to take off. He lost 3 spots. About to be 4. Anthony Skrillo right now is on the outside of him. So let's see if Anthony's game. We have another caution.
Caution once again.
We have David DeParis here.
Was he dropping Reese's Pieces on the track again?
Oh, I think he slowed up coming out of the corner, and Nick Adams gave him the tip.
Just a tip again.
Carl Henderson is caught up in another wreck. Mike Wazinski was caught up in it. Yeah. It looked like he just hit David checked up just a little bit coming out of turn 4, and Nick was flat-footed into it, didn't get a chance to check up.
He was Trojan man. All right, so trouble. Once again, here at the New Symrna Speedway, we are 29 laps into tonight's race. Don't forget, there will be cotton candy on sale until about lap number 50. So if you want cotton candy from the concession stand, we have cotton candy available till lap 50. Then after that, you'll have to settle for half-price food. There's always half-price food here at the New Symrna Speedway towards the end of the race. So,
Larry, the Sausage Patrick out there says that there needs to be a Randy bobblehead. We need to create a Randy Pepper bobblehead.
Oh, that would be funny.
Does it come with the interchangeable wigs or hair pieces?
I don't have a wig.
I know you don't have it, but it will be a wig for the bobblehead, so you can always change it. So when we see Randy,
one side of my head be colored. Yes.
Whenever we see Randy with new hairstyle, they can. Bloop.
Oh, his hair is purple this week. Oh, his hair is blue this week. Oh, it's blonde this week. Oh, it's all black. Oh, yeah.
Or maybe a Randy Pepper chia pets with that long hair.
Oh. Makes a great Christmas gift.
Oh, man.
How about a Randy Pepper clap on? Clap off. Clap on.
I don't know. That kind of speaks to age. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know. But these are all the chia pet speaks the age too, because I remember those when I was a little kid. I was, Mom, can I get a chia pet? I want a chia pet so I can make my own like growing thing.
I want to spread seeds on top of this weird little thing and make hair come out as grass.
Yeah. Wait till you're 14. You'll have your own chia pet.
Oh, man. The things you say. It's awesome. I don't think rock stars should joke about the clap, Randy. That's what Justin Henderson said.
So true.
All right, so they're lined up door to door. Door handle to door handle, lug nut to lug nut.
That's right. Lug nut to lug nut. That's my old saying from this track. They gave me heck about the door handle. The door handle. They said, oh, we don't have door handles. I went, oh, okay. All right, green flag is out. Cody Leland jumps out to a 1, 2, 3, 4 car length lead over Blake Ziti, who now has settled into that second position. And then is Josh Lassen, who's got a great battle going on with Anthony Scarello. Scarello trying to make his way up there side by side with him as Cody Leland is setting sail on his own. Josh Lassen has now cleared the Anthony Scarello car and or Scarello car. Sorry about that. And now Scarello has that number 40 next to him, working his way back up to the front of the pack.
And look who's right there, stalking trying to get a top 5. Anthony Scarello just adored John Gordon coming out of the corner. He got really loose. John Gordon just had to lock it up right there. Commentator's curse. I was trying to give kudos about it, and melee happened. But John Gordon was able to recover from that, and but he fell back in quite a few positions there due to that. Looked like Anthony Scarello there got loose coming off of turn 4. And just
Scarello's back there. He's in a nest of drivers back there with Oliver and St. Jean are all right there with him as well.
Yeah, up front though, we got Sean Commodi's coming up trying to catch up to Josh Laston, and we have caution.
Yellow's back on out on the track.
John Gordon.
Trouble keeps on giving.
He got loose coming off the turn 4. Maybe some of that damage that he had just made his car upset right there. He's blinking a lot, so it's kind of hard to watch on the replay right there. So we're at lap 38 here. Cody Leland fakes going into the pits. Christopher Oliver does the same thing. We got these guys. Let's get a commercial break here.
The AOLL Racing League.
You got the AOLL series. Oops. Why didn't you run last night? Oh, okay, I got you.
And we're back. Thank you for watching our wonderful AOLL commercial break here. We're back here. We're at lap 40 now. We did a picture-in-picture commercial for you guys, so you can still see them riding around really slow on the track.
Hey, folks, don't forget this weekend at the New Symrna Speedway, the LKO Superstock 50 is this weekend. This is going to be a good one. They're going to pay a minimum of $100 just to start. So the drivers are definitely going to work really hard to race around the New Symrna Speedway this weekend. That's Saturday night, the 8th, right here at the New Symrna Speedway. It's the LKO Superstock 50.
These guys are going to be going nuts here. We're almost at the halfway mark. They want to go green flag laps. They want to get these tires warmed up for a change. They want to get more than 5, maybe 10 laps of green flags, like they have been for the first few races of the season.
Yeah, this is a tough track to be consistent at, though. As we've seen that, there's a lot of guys that just haven't quite mastered it yet. Like I said, there are those bumps and that little hill they're going over right now as they head down the back straightaway. They hit that, so it's going to be a matter of just being consistent, and it's hard. So, but the pace car is getting ready to pull off the New Symrna Speedway here as we're going back to racing with Cody Leland leading the field back to the stripe. He gets a great start. Oh, Blake Ziti got loose as he got on the gas. That's going to allow the Sean Carmody car to close up on that outside. They're going to be side by side down the back straightaway. It's Carmody and Ziti, the two teammates, running side by side. Endeavor Racing cars side by side as they come off of turn number 4 and heading back towards the stripe to complete lap number 44.
Yeah, these guys are running hard. They're teammates. They're not giving it up. There's no team orders here whatsoever. They're out to get this win for themselves. We're still not even halfway through, and these guys are racing hard. Josh Lassen right there is coming up, being a hard charger there, and 4th. His teammate Christopher Oliver's running in 5th. So you have Cody Leland in 1st. He's all by himself.
Carmody just got loose, nearly lost it off the turn.
Yeah, I think that Josh Lassen had to check up a little bit. If not, he would have been around him. He's trying to take advantage of it now.
Yeah, Lassen dives down to the inside, trying to get around the 40 car. They're side by side as they come off of turn number 2 and head down the back straightaway. Side by side, the 18 car of Josh Lassen is working on the inside of that 40 car of Carmody, and they are side by side all the way around the new Symrna Speedway. How long can they go? Well, that's the end of it as Carmody finally gets around him and sets sail on that number 50 car of his teammate Blake Ziti.
Yeah, right now, so far, we haven't seen the inside lane actually be the passing lane. It looks like if you're on the outside, you have the advantage here. You know, you might get that single second or, you know, half a turn advantage dropping down low. But the outside line prevails with that wonderful launch they get off the corner compared to that low line.
Which in real life is exact opposite. This track is a bottom lane track. So this is definitely not like the real thing.
I wonder if iRacing added the dynamic track to here to make the outside lane become like that.
They might have. They definitely might have, because like I said, it's definitely not the way this track normally is. I've seen many passes off of turn number 4 on the very bottom of the track, if not in the grass. So it's definitely not the way it is in real life.
We got one of our favorite commentators here, or commentators here on Thursday night is Tammy Day Joyner. She's out there rooting for Mama's Man Boy. She wants him to go up there and win tonight.
Your Man Boy is running 6th right now, I believe.
He is. He just got passed by Timothy St. Jean, and we have a caution out there. Mike Wazinski crashed, and Anthony Scarillo has crashed.
Chirillo's not having a good night. He was hoping for a good night out here at the track, and unfortunately, that's not happening.
No, that's not Mike Wazinski. That's Mike Wazinski. Mike Wazinski, a solo car right there, gets into the grass, and then he tries to floor it to come back up and hits the outside wall right there. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened to Anthony Scarillo here. Anthony Scarillo's on the outside of Nick Adams there in number 30. And he just get loose, come off the corner and taps just a little bit on the side from Nick Adams. So Anthony Scarillo, the Italian stallion, was able to get back up and running though.
Isn't he the tattooed millionaire?
Oh, Debbie says his name is Italian Stallion, so that's what we're going to go with. That's is going to be his nickname.
All right, the Italian Stallion, like Rocky Balboa. So, all right. Anyways,
Yo, Adrian!
Adrian!
Oh, that was the most cringeworthy part. Like it's like breath, you know, one of those like breathtaking moments, but at the same time it's cringeworthy. You know,
It's almost as bad as I pity the fool.
I pity the fool. Oh, it's a good line. Like, I mean, who doesn't remember that line though?
Oh, both those lines. I mean, that so many one-liners in a movie that wasn't supposed to be a comedy and just kind of turned out to be a comedy with those scenes. So So we're lap 55. And how many laps are we running here? 100? Is that what's going to make up this one?
Yes, we're going to be 100 laps. We're at lap 55 of 100. So let's run down the field right now. We got first place, we got Cody Leland. Second is Blake Seedy. Third is Sean Cromody. Fourth is Josh Laston. Fifth is Timothy St. Jean. Sixth is Christopher Oliver. Seventh is John Gordon. Eighth is David Wright. Ninth is Tom Stephen. And 10th is Anthony Shirillo.
Cars making their way around the track side by side. Passed by the J.J. Hooper sign. Down the back straightaway. And, you know, I look at, you know, some of these banners on the back, like the Pub 44. Place doesn't even exist anymore. But Pub 44 is now a half wall. Anyway, so here we go. Back to green flag racing. And we see Cody Leland jumping out to a half, well, about 2.5 car lengths over Sean Carmody. Sean jumps into that second position, gets around his teammate. His teammate's not ready to let him go. He gets right up on the back bumper. That 40 car gives him just a tip as they go down the straightaway. And it looks like Carmody has actually found some groove down on that bottom of the track.
Yeah, we got some good battle. Timothy St. Jean is battling hard with, we have another caution.
Just like that. They're
Yep.
back out pushing.
These guys are begging to race, and they are out there. Let's see. We got,
See, last week's leader winner was involved in that.
there we go. A lot of chaos going on back there, and just Tom Stevens by himself. And iRacing just did something terrible to his car. Oh, man. iRacing bug just destroyed this man's car, destroyed it. Let's rewind that. Let's go back to watch that one more time. That was terrible. Oh man, iRacing bug right there just killed Tom Stevens' car.
Wow.
His front left tire's done. It's broke off for some reason. So we got Josh Laston and Christopher Oliver. They're both in the pits right now. That's you know, talking to them, not sure what the strategy is there. But,
Well, you're about a little over halfway.
so if you needed to pit, I guess this is a good time to do it.
Yeah, you might, might pit now and then let the car get a little lighter towards the end of the race. Maybe get a little faster. Who knows? Since the tires really don't go away.
These guys are going to have are looking to have a green flag run. That's what they're hoping for. I know that's what I would be doing right now. I mean, unless you're Cody Leland, because you get a huge jump, and leader gets to choose when they go. And right now, they're getting a huge jump. So
Usually we have a 2-man or 3-man booth up here, folks. It's a little different. Usually Larry Patrick is up here in the booth. But Larry is, I'm not really sure what happened to Larry.
He's still on assignment. He got so amazed by the new next-gen cars that got released, he decided to stay an extra day to watch and observe the new next-gen cars for us.
Okay. That's right. They just released those out there in Austin, Texas. So not far from you.
So
All
we
right.
got Tammy Day Joyner says she's always out there rooting for her or yelling for her boys. Mama's Man Boy number 14, Hot Carl number 31, and Fast and Lastin number 18.
Fast and Lastin. Here we go. We're going back to green flag racing as Cody Leland jumps out to a quick half a car length as Carmody now is showing some strength on the outside line. It's got him by a nose. side by side as they come down the back straightaway here at the new Symrna Speedway. Sean Carmody is going to take the lead away from the 75 of Cody Leland. Leland's not ready to give up yet as he dives down, looks down, but he dives back to the outside to get back in line. And we're single file around the new Symrna Speedway as they come off of turn 2. Here comes Cody Leland again, trying to get a run down the back straightaway. As they go into turn number 4, they're side by side. Leland getting a run up on the side. Their door handle, leg lug nut, and they go across the line, but it's still Sean Carmody leading. But man, look at this Leland kid. The kid is down on the inside trying to get around Carmody, and they're side by side for the lead still as they go into 3 again. And off of 3, they come off of 4 and back. They go back to the stripe to complete lap 67 side by side at New Symrna.
Man, these guys are having a heck of a run up here. This is the first time somebody's actually able to match the leader whenever we went back to green tonight. Sean Carmody is doing a hell of a job there on the outside line, trying to take the lead and away from Cody Leland. But Cody Leland will not let it go. He is fighting hard as he can there on the bottom line. He's the only person right now. Oh, Sean Carmody gets a little loose, come off the corner. Cody Leland clears him, takes over first. His teammate Blake Ziti now is coming underneath him. He's going to lose another spot that looks like Timothy St. Jean here, coming off of turn 4.
St. Jean will get around him as the Carmody car is definitely had the tires scrubbed real hard as he's dropping back and running now in the 4th position as Leland is all by himself running away from the field, and it looks like John Gordon just about lost it as well back in the pack. Man, this is some crazy driving tonight by these guys. I wish Carmody had not stopped. That was some great racing in New Symrna tonight.
Yeah, Mike Wazinski's off pace there on the bottom line right there as they were coming into that corner. These guys are fishtailing it like crazy coming off the corners. These guys are trying to use up every inch of the track and every inch of their tires.
Yeah, you're going to have to. And then yellow will come out once again here at the new Symrna Speedway on lap 71.
Looks like we got Mike Wazinski. Let's see, Tom Stevens here. Definitely not Tom Stevens. That's Tom Stevens. After he got his car repaired, David Wright just checked up a little bit going in the corner, and so did Tom, and Carl Henderson was behind him, didn't check up. He wasn't expecting that huge of a checkup from him. He got into him. Let's see, we got Nick Adams here. He also wrecked because Mike Wazinski got into him. Mike Wazinski's off pace and kind of came up and spun him. Everybody else was able to get out of the way.
Yeah, he just got turned around and nudged himself. Luckily, he didn't get drilled in the side of the car.
Yeah. Everybody was able to avoid there. And we got Sean Carmody. He's in pit road right now. So he's coming off the road now. Well, he scrubbed his tires too many times probably right there, heated them up. So many different heat cycles on these tires. They go green for about 5 laps, heats them up, and then cools them off. So go in there, get a fresh set.
We do know Cody will have to at least pit once. When will it be? That's
from my understanding. Well, all these caution laps though might play in his favor where they might not have to.
Well, that's true. That's very true. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he may not have to pit. Wouldn't that be something?
Right now, both Leland and Ziti have not pitted. Timothy St. Jean is 52 laps out there. Laston's got 14, or now come to line 15. Gordon, he's got 36 laps on his tires. Christopher Oliver is on the same one as Josh Laston with 15. And then Anthony Escrillo's got 22 laps on it.
Wow, wow, wow. What a night of racing here at the new Symrna Speedway. We have 25 laps remaining in the event tonight. And you know what that means, folks. Half-price food is on sale right now at the concession stand. Half-price food. So if you're looking
How's
for
the
those
hot dogs here? I haven't.
hot dogs are all right. They're all right. The chicken fingers are my favorite. So if you want chicken fingers, they are very good here at the New Smyrna Speedway. Cousin Bob, they're cooking inside the kitchen. Always good food there. And sorry, kids, the cotton candy. Got the message from Robert Hart. Cotton candy is gone. So
It always goes quick here at New Smyrna.
absolutely, it does. It's great. Did you know, here we go. Back to Green Flag Racing once again. And Cody Leland gets on the gas and he takes off to a 3-car length lead right just like that as Blake Ziti set sail trying to catch up to him. Here comes Tim St. Jean wrestling on the inside of Josh Laston. They've got a good side-by-side battle for that third position. Laston trying to work that outside groove.
Oh, Anthony Scrillo's going around. Coming out of turn 4.
And just like that, we're
Sean
back.
Carmody got into it as well. We want to go with Carl Sanderson's car is beat up. I think he's out of fast repairs and he's just out there just trying to survive at this point. Let's see, we got another accident right here, right after that. So Skrillo hit Carmody right there, and David DeParis just plowed him. He T-boned him. It looks like he slowed down just a little bit, but not nearly
Right in
enough.
the 42.
Yeah, he got T-boned hard. That's what you also have though. You know, you pit and you're running up front and you get put in the back. That's where most of the accidents have happened tonight, is more middle of pack and back. And you know, you run the risk of doing that.
Yep, you do. You know, if you've watched that wreck, he got him tires deep right in that side there.
Yeah.
I mean, just bam, right in the 40. So tough break for Sean. He was running so well. David can't say the same about him. He's just kind of riding around out there just trying to finish.
He just makes me hungry. I love some Reese's peanut butter cups.
Well, we got him down the concession stand, so those are not half price. It's only cooked food tonight that is a half price. All the other food, all your snacks and stuff, those are regular price. I think the Reese's Pieces are $2.50. So if you want some of those.
Yeah, they never make the Reese's peanut butter cups half price.
No, never. They're
Never.
always at least $2.50 or more here at the track. So
who's out there listening to us? Who's out there? Comment, who do you think is going to win this race? Will Cody Leland be able to hold these guys off for the last 19 laps? Or will we get Blake Ziti up here, or maybe Josh Laston or Timothy St. Jean? Will they be able to come up and put a fight to Cody Leland and take over this lead and win the race? Who do you guys think is out there?
I'm curious about that too. Who do they think actually should be the one that can win this race tonight? Who will win tonight's race? Will it be the sentimental favorite of Cody Leland?
Can
Will it be
Anthony
one-
Scarillo come up here, the hometown track favorite? Larry Patrick's out there says he took Cody Leland for the home track favorite, or not really the home track, but the sentimental favorite on the podcast last Friday night.
Yeah, I did too. I know I did, because I definitely wanted to see his family tradition here at the track. Pace car lights are out. Pace car will pull off here as the field makes her way around the track. Leland on the inside, Ziti on the outside, Laston on the inside, and St. Jean on the outside, row 2. And St. Jean loses ground as he scrubs the tires and almost loses it right in front of the whole pack as Leland sets sail with Ziti behind him, Laston behind him, and St. Jean was able to recover and will run in fourth. And then we got a good side-by-side battle back there between Oliver and John Gordon.
And John Gordon's up there putting up a fight. He got stacked up there with Timothy St. Jean, didn't move. So he got pushed back just a little
one
bit.
car's in the wall in the back. It looked like I'm
David
not.
Wright.
Yeah, I think that was David Wright.
Anthony
Wow.
Scrillo got caught up in that as well, looks like.
He hit that inside wall with a ton.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was net code or not. It looks like they came off the corner and was real close to Carl Henderson there. Let me rewind this.
Robert, please call the main office.
Let's see here. Let's try to get a blimp view here. No, it looks like David Wright, either it was a net code or he just spun it coming off the corner on his own. Carl Henderson was nowhere near him on that one.
Yeah, I think he got loose. He just got loose. Sometimes you get like, well, you should know this. It seems like every time I get side by side by you, my car gets loose and I lose it.
Yeah, it's never a good thing whenever us two as teammates get anywhere near each other on the track.
I always seem to lose. How come it's always me and not you?
I don't know. I was on the bottom side of you on Nashville coming off of turn 4, and you lost it right there, and we both got it into me. And then was it 2 weeks ago? You were. I was also on the inside of you coming off of it, and you got way too loose right there.
Yep. So it just seems like it's always me getting loose around you. I got to stop being nice to you.
Hey, there's no team orders. You do what you want.
I'm making sure I don't hit my teammate, being good about it. Maybe now I just need to give you the tip and go on my way.
I'm used to it, man. We have a team love going on. I think I've been wrecked by everybody so far.
Not me. I've wrecked myself before. I've wrecked you.
No, you wrecked me. That's at Nashville. You got loose and you wrecked me right there.
Oh, well, I was overcorrected. That was my own fault.
Oh, yeah. Not blaming you. It's just I come to find out it's not just you. It's everybody. I've been hit by every one of my teammates.
Lights are back out on top of the pace car here at New Symrna Speedway.
So we got Blake Gordon says that we got to watch out for the number 18 of Josh Laston. He's on fresh tires. He might be a good pick.
Well, we'll see. We got 10 laps to settle the race tonight here at New Symrna Speedway. Pace cars making their way around the turn and down into the pits they go. And here we go. And that Laston pick may not have been a good one as he spun the tires on the start. And Leland is setting sail and leading the race. And Laston's around. He gets loose, but he recovers it. So Jinx says, I say from Blake Gordon, he just jinxed him.
It's a two-way jinx. I jinxed him by reading what he said. Timothy St. Jean is come up in the third. Sean Commodi, he's back up in the mix. He is in fourth. John Gordon is now battling, trying to catch up to Sean Commodi. They're both teammates there. They're both Endeavor. John Gordon is driving the wheels off of it. He almost spun coming out of turn 4 right there. He's putting the power down. We got Christopher Oliver in 6 right behind him. Nick Adams and the Rainbow Warrior for this week. He's there. Carl Henderson, there's 3 teammates right there behind him. Actually, all 4 of the Closed Circuit City teammates are going there.
And which one will be the best of the group? That's always the fun thing. You get these teams and who's going to finish the best of the team guys? We'll have to wait. Hey, caution is back out at lap 94. They'll come across the stripe to complete 70 or 95, and that'll leave 5 laps remaining here at the New Symrna Speedway. So we get back to green.
So this one was Carl Henderson. We just got done talking to him. Commentator's curse. No, actually, no, it was Nick. Nick took out Carl Henderson again. Actually, no, I think Carl took out Nick earlier. Now Nick took out
boy.
Carl.
And I'm watching that, and you see him go off of turn number 2, and he almost went through the main gate. That's the gate that leads into the track off the back. That's where the cars are across the track.
That's not the first time his car's aimed that way tonight.
Yeah. Wow. That's the exact same spot that Mike Cook lost his life out here at the track as he was yelling at another driver who he was involved in a wreck. He was yelling at him and screaming and throwing his helmet at him and everything. Dropped dead from a heart attack right there. So we are under caution with 97 laps down.
So
just 3 laps remaining.
The number 30 has parked it for tonight. He has been parked. He's called 3 cautions. He is out of the race.
Nicholas.
And some interesting comments going to happen tomorrow night coming out of this race. I guarantee it. Stay tuned tomorrow night. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Ghost Fire Meter podcast will start covering
Ghost Fire Meter?
Media podcast. We'll be discussing this whole entire race, plus all the other actions that's happened at Darlington and at Kansas last Sunday night.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun tomorrow night starting 8 o'clock.
Dan Leland's out there says, bring it home, Cody, bring it home.
Yeah, he's saying, hey, I remember this track quite well.
Give a shout out to Dan Leland, though. He's out there working for us right now. We're trying to create some more Ghost Fire Media swag. So it's coming up in the works here shortly, guys. Once we find out more about it, we'll get back to you. But right now, you can still go to our Facebook site and pick up all of our apparel, get you a coffee mug, get you a pint glass. We have all of it there.
Yep. And here we go, New Smyrna Speedway. The field is stacking them back up, door handle, lug nut. Hopefully for the last time tonight, as we're going to go green here as the pace car pulls off. And we head into the turn. Here goes the pace car off. We're back on the gas. Here we go. Cody Leland trying to win this race tonight here at the New Smyrna Speedway. He's into turn number 1. A great battle between Ziti and Carmody for that second position. Carmody gets into the wall just a bit. Here comes Cody Leland coming off of turn number 4. He'll lead him back to the stripe, and he's going to win in New Smyrna Speedway tonight.
Yeah, they had some good battles right there.
Well, they actually were going longer. I guess we got a caution out, or no? We're still under green as Leland will bring it back, and here we go to the stripe for the last time. It is going to be Cody Leland winning the race here.
It was a green-white checker. That's what it was.
Yeah, I see that. They had a big barrel up there in the back. So.
Yeah, so the fireworks are out here at New Smyrna for Cody Leland.
Fireworks? What fireworks? We don't have fireworks in New Smyrna Speedway. Robert Hart would never spend money for fireworks.
Well, they had to upgrade it here. So we got Cody Leland right here coming across. My wonderful teammate is going to burn the tires down.
You give him credit for your teammate. He's my teammate too.
Yeah. I'm the one that said it, so he's my teammate.
All right, he's your teammate. He's going to do his burnout here. The New Smyrna Speedway, as looks like Chris Oliver comes up and tags the side of his car and gives him just the tip of the front end of that car. He'll back up, and I guess congratulations is what he was trying to do there. As Leland is still out there. He needs to park that car in victory lane because I got to go downstairs and talk to him. I got to go down all these stairs and get all the way down. Did he burn the tires up? Car looks like almost like one of those new pickup trucks.
All right.
Yep.
Well, he continues to do his wonderful burnout. Let's go through the results here. If this thing will update. All right, one more time. There we go. All right, so our winner tonight is Cody Leland. And in second place, we got Blake Ziti. Third is Sean Kermode. Fourth is Timothy St. Jean. Fifth is John Gordon. Sixth is Josh Slaston. Seventh is Chris Oliver. Eighth is Carl Henderson. Ninth is Mike Wazinski. 10th is David DeParis.
And after 10th, we've got Tom Stevens in the number 9. Then it'll be Anthony Scarello having not a very good run tonight. Not the one he was hoping for. D.W. Wright behind him. Nick Adams will wind up dead last, 7 laps off the pace in the number 30 car and that Rainbow Warrior car. And it did not bring him any luck here at New Smyrna tonight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring in our winner here in just a second and talk to him. And I've got one thing to tell him that he did wrong.
Let's bring him in. Hey, Cody, this is Adam and Rainey in the booth. You got a copy?
I got you, boys. What's going on?
Oh, well, congratulations, man. You had a hard battle there all night long. You stayed up in contention, though, and you stayed up in the top 2 to 3 the whole entire night long. How'd you do it?
Hey, man, I don't know if y'all remember. I called this shot back after Richmond on the podcast. This track just really suits my driving style, man. I had a bad qualifying lap. John got the best of me on that one, and then I was content just riding behind him, and I think he either spun the tires or missed a shift on one of those restarts. And there towards the end, I got a little worried about Josh pitting. I know he made it back up through the field pretty quick, and then Sean, I think, did the same thing. So I was sweating there at the very end, man. Those cautions just kept falling. I was not looking forward to those.
Well, you ran a really good race. It was a lot of fun to watch you run my home track, and I think Adam, you actually picked him as well as me. I know Larry did to win this race tonight. We were looking forward to seeing you try to win this race, and I have one problem that you did there at the end, and I have to tell you this. You know that little stretch of checkered pink stuff there at the start-finish line?
Yeah.
You have to stop there because I have to come down out of the tower to come down to interview you down there at the checkered, and you weren't there. You made me climb over the frickin' wall to come down to the car.
No. You were just too slow.
That's exactly right. Exactly. So, anyways, congratulations, man. I know this had to feel good winning this race. I mean, with the whole history of your family and everything. And it felt good watching you win this, being my teammate, as Adam has said this a couple times. That's my teammate, but you are my teammate as well. But this one felt really good to me, watching you win this race, just because it is my home track. It's kind of your home track as well with your whole family. And congratulations, man. All the best.
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one since I saw the schedule. And I grew up at that racetrack every Saturday night, and feels really cool.
My butt on the mic.
Oh, nice.
I was still on the mic at that time when you were just a little kid. So, yeah. Yep.
Running around, possibly still in my diaper at some point there. I don't know. But.
Yeah, so your dad was out there and told you to bring it home. Probably, I think, the second to last caution there. So he's out there rooting for you there in the comments.
Yeah. Like I said, man, I just got a little worried with a couple of the guys pitting there, but there's just so many cautions. The tire wear hardly fell off at all. I was probably about lap 60, lap 65, 70, and somewhere in there, I was still running 19.3s, 19.4s. So I guess they were kind of an advantage, but at the same time, I hate running under caution the entire race like that.
How much gas did you have left?
Well over 100 laps of fuel. It had
really?
plenty of fuel left in it, yeah.
Wow. So Josh was telling us that you guys were going to probably have to stop for gas, but I guess not.
No, I mean, with that many caution flags, I don't think that we would have had to stop, even without the caution flags. I did a 50-lap run in practice, and it still had plenty of fuel. So
cool.
I got you.
Well,
congratulations, man. You came out here and showed them up. It was a hard battle, though. It wasn't easy for you. You had to catch them on every green flag start. You won almost every one of them, but one. Sean Carmody was on the outside of you at one time. He timed it just right with you, and that's the one and only time I saw the outside lane do it. It was a hard battle there.
I'd like to give him credit for timing that perfectly, but I'm going to have to take the blame and say I missed the shift on that one.
But hey, either way, it was fun for us to watch. I mean, you guys were side by side for probably 4 or 5 laps, and that made it really exciting watching you guys battle.
Yeah, he gave me a lot of room. I think he got loose there out of 2, and that killed his run. But yeah, I mean, he gave me plenty of room. I tried to give him just as much, and there's a lot of respect there with Sean, and that was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch, man. Thanks for making a good night of racing out here in New Symrna Speedway.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, that is our winner tonight.
Let's bring up
Cody Leland in that 75.
Let's bring up Blake Ziti, aka Pasta Man. Hey,
Oh,
this is Adam and Rainey in the booth. You got a copy?
yes. What's up, guys? I finally made it in here, huh?
Yes, you did. Man, you deserve it, man. That was a hard fight that you guys put up there, trying to stay up in the top 5 all night long, man. How'd you do it?
Yeah, man. I just really went into the practice and kind of knew I had the speed. I've been struggling with tire wear and figuring that out with the game, but Endeavor, the whole team, Blake, John, is really, they got a lot of wisdom, and they kind of guided me to be better, and I slowed it down a little bit and save your tires in the beginning and you kind of push at the end. But this was kind of weird with the pit strategy, I tell you that. I didn't think I'd go every single lap with no tires. So
Yeah, this track evidently didn't worry about tires at all. It was just more of a driving track and just finish. And you were the only, besides you and Cody, you were the only 2 guys out there on no pit stops at all. Everybody else did pit.
yeah, I got to thank John for that. He's in my corner and he's like, you've been out here this long. He's like, positions everything. So I kind of listened to him on that. I was nervous. I'm like, I'm going in. But he's like, no, don't do it now. So it was like 20 laps to go. And I'm thinking, I need tires, but it worked out. It worked out in my favor. Not every time it does, but that time it did. And I'm excited to be out there and racing these guys. Me and Cody had a great battle.
Yeah, you got the better of that battle with Cody tonight. Or not
Yeah.
Cody, Sean. With Sean and you were battling too.
Oh, man. You know what? It's funny. Me and Sean have been friends for a really long time, and he's the only guy I really want to beat out there. So I'll race him harder than anybody else if you guys watch us. There was a time we were bickering in the Discord. I'm like, if you want the position, you got to let me know because I ain't just going to move over. So
Yeah,
it was funny,
I told
man.
him you guys were racing hard. It was like lap 40 something. I'm like, man, it's lap 40. We're not even halfway. These guys are racing each other like it's the last lap. There are no team orders here. They're out there trying to win this race.
Yeah, I was telling him, I'm like, man, let's use some logic. I was like, look, I'll stay behind me or I'll stay behind you until like lap 70, 80, and then let's go for it. But I'm like, if we battle like this, they're going to let Cody get away. With all the cautions tonight, it obviously helped us out a little bit, keeping the pack tight. But it was a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Blake, I know your last name is not Ziti. How do you pronounce your real last name?
Yeah. So it's Ichari. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It was Itari. That's right.
Yeah, I got that in school. They would say Atari, but yeah, it's Ichari. And that's why I put it to Ziti. But I like the anthem better that you guys have for me for Ziti. That was that's nice.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Man.
Your other nickname is the Pasta Man.
Yeah. Fits me, man. I love it. I love
Did
the
it-
pasta. I'll
did-
eat it every night.
Did your teammate Blake Gordon send you what I sent him? I sent him a video about. I was like, "This is the Pasta Man Blake." Whenever he was a baby.
Yeah, no, not yet. I'll look forward to it though, man.
Blake, if you're out there, send him that video I sent you. It's hilarious. I saw it. I was like, "Yep, this is Blake the Pasta Man right here."
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It was good times, man.
Hey, man, congratulations on a really nice, strong run second place tonight here in the TNT Guitar Addict Series, and we wish you all the best of luck next week.
Hey, thanks, guys. Looking forward to it.
Have a good night, man.
Have a good night, guys. Thanks.
Oh man, it was a blast. Other than the numerous cautions, they had some good racing tonight.
They did. There's a lot of good racing out there. This track is just a really racy track. Unfortunately, we had a lot of cautions, and I believe if we had not had a lot of cautions, unfortunately, we probably would have had a lot of single file racing. A lot. This track does dictate single file racing a lot. It's always been that way, and unless we get those cautions, we bunch them back up. It gets, it's a lot of fun, and that's what we got to see. We got to see a lot of side-by-side racing for the lead and second, third, fourth, and so on racing. So it was a good night to watch that here at the new Symrna Speedway. I think it's time we sign off. What do you think, Adam?
Hey, give me 1 second.
All right.
I just got
Go
the official point standings. Blake was able to put them up there right quick. So
Good.
let me see if I can change some stuff around right quick.
Has anybody gained on Josh?
We'll see here.
I know Carl was making ground on him, but I think he started losing it.
It takes me a second to add this.
Working on them points. Please, folks, on your way home, please be very careful driving down 44. And if you're driving down Little Tomoka or around the what is that road? There's the little road out in front of the Speedway. I can't even remember the name of the road. Tomoka Farms Road. If you're riding down Tomoka Farms Road, please be careful of deer. Deer are prevalent in this location. So
all right.
Point.
So coming out of this, the top two stay the same. Josh Lassett's in first. Timothy St. Jean's in second. Cody Leland, after this win, goes up 4 spots. He's in third spot now. Sean Commodi is in fourth. Sean Hayes is no longer with us. He's in fifth. He got promoted out of the series. Carl Henderson falls down to sixth. And Tom Stevens falls 2 spots after his win last week, is in seventh. And then 8th and 9th did not change. Blake Zeedy, John Gordon. And then we have a tie for 10th. Christopher Oliver jumps up 3 spots and ties with Gary Winters. So that's what's going on. This is what the current point standing is.
So how many points is Josh over?
6 points.
18?
6
points. And it's amazing because Tim St. Jean has not won a race. And he's just right there.
Well, Josh has only won 1 race either. We got Josh with 1, Cody with 1. Sean Hayes, who's no longer with us, he's been promoted out. He had 2 wins, and then Tom Stevens got a win. So right now the wins are evenly distributed for the current drivers. So nobody's really has the advantage over the other one based off of wins.
Yeah. How long till we have to say Tim St. Jean is the winner? How long? That's the big question. How long is it going to take?
You see him tonight. He was out there running consistent laps.
He always does every week.
He got caught up in one accident, was able to fight back, and moved ahead. That's why he's sitting there only 6 points behind Josh Laston, who was our season 1 champion.
Yeah. Well, his team, the Slowpokes, definitely do not dictate to his driving. He's not a Slowpoke by any means, other than being old. That's it.
Yeah.
It might take him longer to get to the toilet than it would to, get to the pits here in a car. So I'm just saying that because I'm old.
All right.
So, all right, we'll sign up out of here and head on down the highway. Don't forget, tomorrow night, it's a Ghostfire Media podcast. Sorry, 8 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a great show. And then Sunday night, it's the AOLL Cup Series from Darlington. Don't want to miss that one as well. We will look to see if Blake Gordon can do what he did last night in the sportsman division and see if he can repeat in the cup division on Sunday night. But tomorrow night is the first thing for Ghostfire Media. That's tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, the podcast. So join us for that. Until then, folks, thanks for listening to the Ghostfire Media Network. And we'll see you next week here from the track in the TNT division. So long from the Sunshine State.
You're watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.